As far as delta is concerned in the Nasdaq, we're looking at a positive 120. And again, that's particularly blurry today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, as the bulk of rollover will be occurring during that period of time. So I can't sell it because the opening range is the dead ass low. Looking for opportunities for longs up against this area of previous resistance. I don't necessarily agree with either. So we're going to try, I think, and stay patient and let the initial balance establish itself and focus on those extremes. Those initial balances will be ready in about 20, 25 minutes. What about the S&P? Same story. Market opened, overnight inventory was long. Overnight short time frame longs are continuing to get paid. Opening range is the dead ass low. Can't sell it. Are we getting to levels where I would look for an opportunity to sell it? Well, we're getting there. The late spike to the upside from Monday looms over price. We've also got the initial balance high. We've got the 200 session simple moving average at 6731.95 hanging out there right now. There's also um, there's also kind of a bottom part of a gap that goes from Wednesday to Thursday. We looked into that gap on Friday. We weren't able to see any continuation. So I'm going to try and stay patient, folks. Here, I mean, we've got the opening range, the dead ass low. That tells me that buyers are in control. They've been in control since the open last night. Until we get to a level that I can lean on for shorts, I can't do anything, and I'm not here early enough really to try and take advantage of this push to the upside with the opening range to dead low. So I'm gonna stay patient, look for the initial balance high and low, and see if there's opportunities based off of those. As far as gold is concerned, we did have a gold opening range trade. We moved our stop to basically break even. We did get clipped out on that. That's all right. But as far as overnight inventory, there really wasn't any. The question was going to be, are we going to re-accept value? And right now, I would say yes, we are accepting value. We could see this market resolve back to the upside. At least settlement, I can see for sure. Not for sure. Nothing's for sure, of course. And this is, of course, not financial advice, but 50, 61, 70 would be settlement, and value high would be up around 50.95 if the market is going to continue to resolve to the upside. And crude, hey, it's anybody's game, man. Anybody's game in crude. Opening range was neither the high nor the low. We seem to be rejecting value from yesterday. We've got the 200 session simple moving average as well as a session gap below that to attract price. Overnight inventory was relatively short. Rejection of value. Do we see this market continue to move to the downside? Initial balance is already set. IB low in crude oil 92.97. And maybe some opportunity there. Let's see if we get a failed downside auction. Maybe we can get this market to resolve a little bit back to the upside. Not that I want more expensive crude oil, just for opportunities. And that's what we're looking at in these four markets. Those are my stories. I'm sticking to it. It's great to be with you guys.
Thank you, Hogue. New
Yeah,
session
thank
high.
you, Hoog.
New session highs, equities.
Yeah, the NASDAQ just traded to that late spike, 24,749. Let's see what happens here. Not ready to sell it yet.
Back to 70% long tilt on the NQ. We are seeing some headlines from the executive director of the IEA. Was that the International Energy Agency?
Yes.
Saying, what are we saying here? We have, despite huge release, we still have a lot of stocks left, referring to oil reserves. IEA's quick action had a quote calming impact on markets. We can do more later if needed.
Yeah, market's breaking
highs.
out now.
Yes, we are. $67.27.
Like
60. Go ahead,
looks
Hug.
like it's setting up the same IB as Friday.
Hmm.
In terms of what, Hogue? Catch me up to speed. Catch me up to speed Friday. What do we see there?
Well, in the S&Ps, the initial balance low is 66.91 and a quarter. Session low so far 66.90 and a half. Initial balance high in the S&P is 67.37 half on Friday. and there is room for us to get up there to kind of set up a very similar initial balance today in the S&Ps. NASDAQ IB low from Friday was 24,611. Our
Mm.
session low right here is 24,623. IB high from Friday 24,805, and we are working our way to get up to that level now. We've got about 15, 20 minutes before we're going to set these initial balances. They're going to be pretty similar to the Friday session. So we'll see.
Good stuff, Hogue.
I like it.
Yeah. Are we convinced? Are we convinced on
The
this
VIX is
grind?
down to 2362. So the VIX, obviously, volatility, what we're seeing is extremely lower than what we've seen last week. So
I'm buying it.
One of Jay's main hypotheses this morning was he said he would be surprised if we traded outside of Friday's regular trading hour range in the Nasdaq.
And
I
those prices
agree.
are?
Yeah.
The range, well, it would be IB high 24,805 quarter, and the session low from Friday was 24,353.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still think there was a decent play back down to where we opened into those 650s. Because
I'm with you.
this isn't a very strong breakout here in the Nasdaq. Like
Nope.
it's a breakout. We're going up, but I mean, look at these candlesticks on the 5 minute. It's
Mm-hmm.
green, red, green, red, green. We're currently red right now, and even though it's not a very strong, 2, 3 like green candles in a row like we were seeing pre-market, it's just slowly going up and to the right.
Yeah, we got within 10 points of Friday's highs in the ES. I wonder, I was thinking if I was long, maybe we might see a collective 90% rule there, Hogue.
Yep. Got pretty close to that 200 session moving average there in the Nasdaq.
A little pop in crude, about 70-cent pop. Now back above $93. $93.60, let's call it.
Uh,
It's weird not having
Vinton
headlines go up.
WT. We'll be rolling it tomorrow. Tomorrow is switch day. The reason it looks like there's low volume in the equities is because all that volume is split between the two front months right now, the March and the June contracts. They're about even right now. So today it looks like the roll is going to occur, and we'll be trading the June contract tomorrow.
And that's just one of those things that happens 4 times a year.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, volume's about 50-50 from what I'm seeing. All right, well, we'll get those initial balance, high initial balance, low prices in about 15 minutes at the bottom of the hour. However, it's Monday. Fresh start to the new trading week. Live funded traders. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. See some good numbers being put up already. Look at that. Fernanda, up 39
Jeez.
large. Chris up 38,000. Josh up 21,000. Powell up 19, and Joshua T up
39.
15, almost 16,000 bucks. Job well
Phew.
done.
Huge. Every single
Gaurav
day.
take the day off.
Very nice.
You saw what I did. Yeah, big numbers. We'll check back in with those names. Take a look at the P&L. See if we have some new names, new balances, P&L balances throughout the day.
Somebody mentioned Carvana's up 5%. Risk
Oh.
on, baby.
I see that.
A little pop there. Crude continuing to close back in on 94 bucks, about 80 cents, up 80 cents last 2 or 3 minutes. So 3 headlines. President had 3 headlines with PBS. Just move on, carry on.
This could be a typical case of don't sell a quiet market, and we not really is it zombie rally. I don't know if zombie rally is the right word for this, but slow grind higher is what I'm seeing right now.
Absence of sellers. I call it that.
Absent of sellers.
The absence of sellers. Hey, Hogue, what'd you have for Delta? Just keep an eye. I'm just having
Um,
it.
S&P's negative 300 in the in the March contract, positive 300 in the Nasdaq in the March contract. S&P's June
Yeah.
negative 700,
Okay.
June Nasdaq negative 1400.
Yeah. Interesting. 71% long tilt in the NQ did pair back now. Just 63% long tilt in the NQ. All right, now we're about $1 off the lows in crude oil. Crude oil now trading $93.93.
Just all eyes on crude.
Is London closed 10:30 a.m. Central yet, or is it still 11:30 a.m.?
Still 11:30. I think
That-
D said the 28th of March is when they switch.
Okay,
So we got a few more weeks of this.
very good.
Yeah, crude back at 94. All eyes on
Yeah.
crude, I think, has just been the storyline.
Mm-hmm. 94
A
now.
Talk about an orderly sell-off though in crude, looking at, since the euro open, that is one of the straighter downtrends I've seen.
Met a lot of offers. Really got met with an offer, Jack. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we got take a look at the crude ladder. Pretty good liquidity in there, especially on the offer side. Interesting. What's going on? NQ. Take a look at the ladder there.
750.
Yeah, ones and twos. So we got more buying here. In the
Yeah, the pattern
equities.
continues this morning.
Sure does.
Green, red here in the NASDAQ. Go through these session highs.
About to print new session. New
Friday's
session
highs
highs.
is 800s.
All right. New session highs 24,762. Interesting as we're seeing crude catch a bid as well. $94.21, 22 cents in crude. We just printed new session highs in the NQ as crude was catching a bid.
And right back down 30 points.
Gold selling off. We have a disconnect on that one.
Someone says we're going to those Friday highs. I don't know.
Everyone's looking at it. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, everyone's thinking of it. I'm looking at a return back to the 650s. But
I'm with you, Toto. I'm with you. Jack, how are we looking on those gamma levels, option levels in the sir? I guess this 5.
Frankly, Andre,
Give me something.
kind of a
Jack.
mess.
Give me something.
Kind of. The best I can do for you is that indeed there is some positive gamma up around those highs, but it's not something that like jumps off the screen. They're looking at those too. To the downside, still 6,700 is where you get the largest negative gamma. If we, I mean, it'd be pretty wild if we did this today, but like it looks like the runway would be pretty clear if we got through there to trade another 50 points down.
I think we can get there.
ACH.
Indeed.
That
would be a fake out.
Here we go. Back up to session highs.
Yeah.
Back and forth.
He's getting met.
Back and forth.
At those moving averages.
Hit it.
Crude hanging out at 94 now.
Yes, it is.
We got to like 102.
Oh yeah, to go
at the open,
yeah.
right? Yeah. So
I thought we were toast. I thought
I added to my watch list the perpetual futures on oil got a lot of attention over this weekend, and they were trading most of it above 100.
Out here.
There we go.
Don't
Session
don't spend
highs.
your weekend trading crude oil, guys. Come on.
I wouldn't. Yeah, definitely not worth that.
More buying jumping in here in the equities. New session highs NQ 24,764. The way we're going, this market prints these session highs. It's noticing very wiki. Look at the 5 minute. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, not strong. Not
Just
strong at
not.
all. It's like this market's strong enough to just barely push us to session highs. We kind of just hang out, chill for 5 minutes, do it again.
CBS. How do you trade oil on the weekend? Oh man, I feel like that's like giving some sort of
No.
forbidden object to someone. I'm not going to tell you how to, but you know, there's the internet. You could probably figure it out, but it's better that you probably don't.
Better off getting an oil change.
I need to go do that.
Oh, I love that one. Oh, come on. We got gold. Gold continuing to see a little downside pressure. Off $15, $15 off those session highs. 50.29. Last trade.
It's honestly, it does feel like these markets are just waiting for a headline.
Patience. As we should be.
Where's
I mean,
the next
it's
headline?
pretty quiet right now.
Well, we got a few. I mean, we have FOMC coming up. We'll
That's
be
right.
here with the watch party
There we go.
Wednesday.
Two more. This is the second to last. The second to last. Powell, FOMC rate decision. Warsh. Has Warsh
it's
been confirmed
something-
yet?
No. He hasn't even started.
Clock's ticking.
That's what I was going to say. Is something that's starting. I haven't thought about it too much, but the administration did appeal the federal judge ruling that like quashed the subpoenas on
yeah.
Powell. There is Tillis is a member of the, I guess it's the banking committee or whatever, has said that he will not vote for war. So like basically, if he holds his line, Warsh isn't going forward till that's over. So my thought is, what if this really drags out?
He's in.
Who is the Fed chair after Powell's done if there's no one confirmed?
Commander in Chief. Commander in Chief. More selling, more downside. Well, right lower here in gold, 50.26. Last trade to $20 off the highs. There, Vinny Mac trading in the chat says, "Do y'all ever trade? Do y'all ever trade?" Waiting for those good setups, Vinny Mac. Vinny Mac, stay locked in. Waiting for that nice setup.
I feel like trading on YouTube has ruined people's minds the same way they talk about like teenagers and pornography or something. It's giving you false expectations of what the world looks like. And Dakota took 3 trades already.
Yeah. Take a
Said
trade.
it better myself, Jack. Couldn't have said it better myself. Do y'all
take a trade?
Vinny Mac, did you click like? You click subscribe. You click subscribe because you're in the chat. Let us know. What are you looking at? Vinny Mac, what do you got your eye on?
I'm waiting until we get to this high of Friday.
Cool. There you go. Your setup.
I got that. Hit a dopamine.
Vinny Mac, I got something for you. Top step tip of the week. Top step tip of the week. There you go. Bring it. Practice patience and discipline. Wait for high probability setups. Avoid overtrading on slow days. Follow your rules. No exceptions. That's a rule right there. Learn to sit on your hands. Some of that.
There we go.
Patience. Very, very not the easiest thing to do while streaming. But job well done. Vinny Mac, let us know that setup. Practice patience. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to you if you're able to have a setup in this price action. If you're watching the NASDAQ anyway.
It's coming. All right, Vinny Mac. So on the bottom of the hour, we like to do a thing around here. Or I'm going to ask Hogue what the initial balance high, initial balance low prices are going to be. That's what is that? Simply highest and lowest price traded in the first hour of the New York session.
Paid actor.
Mark, no, I did not. But the producer certainly jumped in on that opportunity.
Maybe 1,000 IQ right there.
Cool.
And this NASDAQ just stuck here.
I invite it.
Huh.
All right, Hogue, what's IB low for ES and NQ?
All right. ES 66.90 half.
Mm-hmm.
NQ 24,623.
623. Very good. Tilt leveled off 50 50. Pretty much across the board. Eerily quiet, fellas. Eerily quiet. Say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially for being up
Let's get ready. I mean, when it
1.3%.
I mean, this is what we
Roll
do as
over.
traders. Why?
no, it's not. Just no headline. Just no headline yet. All this is right now. No headline.
This is what we do. We wait, and then
100%.
once
Very
something does
anticipatory
happen,
market.
yeah, once this does happen, none of us are going to shut up. Everyone's going to be talking and shouting. Yeah, it's just quiet right now.
Stay out of trouble right now. Gold continuing to sell off a little bit, down about $22, now $23 off the session highs. Last trade in gold, 50.22. Hello, D. See D in the chat. Waiting is the name of the game, not just clicking buttons. I had to learn that the hard way, D.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna keep your hands on your butt.
Yep. Mm-hmm. A little bit of selling in the NASDAQ back down to these 730s. We've been ranging between 730 and 760 the last 20 minutes.
If it stays like this, then
here's what's interesting.
Outweight the market. What's
the
up?
VIX is at
What is interesting?
2380. So we're in a 30-point range in the NASDAQ, and the VIX is still at 2380. So that's interesting.
Why is that interesting, Dakota? I got to ask, what makes it so interesting?
Just because we're in a range, and I would expect the VIX to be selling off a little bit more, that we're not moving.
All right, what do you got? IB high. I think those are in 764 half in the NQ.
Here comes
Yep.
some selling.
764 and a half.
67.28
67.28 in the S&Ps.
Let's go.
Even.
I think it helps when you think about what the VIX is measuring, 25 to 30 days out in the S&P 500 options, it makes more sense. Like the sell-off is natural, but I often think like, what would I sell options for a month out? And this wouldn't be cheap.
I think this might be a push back down to those 650s. We get the 650s now.
Push lower about 60 points. There you go. NQ.
Really? Almost got to that 200 session simple. Almost. Rollover.
Interesting. More downside pressure in gold. Gold continues to sell off 50.16 last trade. Gold down about $30 in the last 15, 20 minutes or so.
Crude 94.50. This is the biggest since the open of Europe, biggest kind of turnaround we've had so far in oil. Making new highs.
Look at this. More selling equities. Yes. Push lower. 67.10. 67.10. Last trade, about 18 points off of the highs there. And the NQ coming out at about 80 points off those session highs. Last trade up right back to 24,700. Like Jack said, crude continuing to catch a bid. About $1.50 in the last 15 minutes or so as we trade $94.50. Another round of selling in gold. Gold. I'm trading 50.14, down about $30 the last 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, right back to 700. See if we get a push lower. The 660s, 650s. I'm looking for 650s. That's what I've been looking for this morning.
We're looking for 650s to see if it holds
It's right,
support. Or
yeah,
what do
right
you want
back
to
to where we opened.
Delta, for what it's worth, negative 1,800 in the S&Ps, negative 200 in the NASDAQ. Those are the March contract.
Yeah. It's just a pullback. Just a pullback. All right, we got crude. Let's continue to pick up a little bit more momentum. Higher now. $24.60. 63 cents now. Prince. I don't even like the way crude's moving right now. I don't even like the way crude's moving right now. Take a trade.
Buyers stepping in there. Crude. Oh,
Nothing clean like a 3-bar reversal up at the high there in the NASDAQ. Nothing clean in the S&Ps. We got so close to those moving averages. That's